It's not about our show, it's about the people coming, showing great interest about wine, food, and that's what the story tonight is about. It's about the level of interest in kosher wine and how that's risen over the years.
So that's number one. Item number one is we have to make sure that anyone, we really don't want anyone pouring other than the people who should be pouring.
So what we do is we go every year, we go to Napa Valley most of the times, and we look for a specific parcel of wine. We do it 1 year, and we don't come back to that vineyard, regardless of how good it was. Next year we look for something new. When you choose a vacation spot, you look for someplace new, exotic, something you haven't seen the year before, right? That's what we do with this wine. We're looking for something new every year, a new style, new vineyard. Now this year we found the Oakville Vineyard. I'm going to taste it right now. It smells young. It's a 2010. It's bursting with fruit. It'll probably do a lot better in 5-6 months from now. The only issue with this wine is it won't be around in 5-6 months. So it's a catch-22. What you got to do with this wine, buy it, and they age beautifully. We make a very limited number of cases. There's an avid group of collectors who buy 2 or 3 cases, put it away. You know how often people ask me, can I get my hands on a 2000 or a 1996 Herzog Napa Valley? Because these wines go for double or triple their amount. And I start by asking that individual, have you bought the 2010 yet? Because it would be a good idea to start buying that now. This way you're not asking me the same question in 5 years. The Herzogs are known for their age. The average Herzog reserve wine ages for approximately 10 or 15 years easily. So, being recorded.
Now, can you tell as a professional when someone's tasting wine if they really know what they're doing by the way they move their mouth around? I was looking at you. I look pretty good.
I can tell if they're following the right motions. What I can't tell is how good their palate is. That's something you're born with. Something you can train it, but it's something you're born with. Some people have a more sensitive palate than others. Similar to music, art, or anything else. Some people are gifted with a better palate.
We have the 3, 8, and 12-year-old. So they're going to try the new aguardiente. It's the premium version. It's the only aguardiente that has been aged for 6 months in oak, white oak. It also has no sugar. So it's low calories. Very good for us, for everybody.
Wow, that's really nice.
Very smooth.
Smooth as can be.
Thank you. Bye.
The tasting tip should be that your red nice wines, your Cabernets, should be drunk only room temperature. You should smell it first, obviously. You get the aroma from your nose into your palate, so you get the whole understanding. Swirl it around, a little sip, let it linger around on your tongue a little bit. You get the full understanding because there's different taste buds that attract different types of wines, whether it's a sweet wine or a bitter wine. If you speak to any real wine drinker, actually I met one here once, he told me that he never used mouthwash or toothpaste on his teeth because that kills his palate.
Anyone handle open bottles? This table's going to get shut down.
This is the 3rd vintage of the Sauvignon Blanc from Covenant. Now, while it's the 3rd vintage, most of the world hasn't seen it because there's never enough. It's earned a great following. We sell out every year in just a matter of weeks. They do a fabulous job. It's one of the best whites in kosher. No questions asked. This is a new wine. It's been in Israel for more than 1 vintage. The reason we haven't seen it yet is because the first vintage was the Shemitah vintage. It's new from Markon. It's the Assemblage series, which is called Rechasim in Israel. Priced at about $30 to $35. They're gaining a lot of excitement here. People are talking about it. It's from specific areas. The particular bottle I showed you is from Judean Hills. This one is from the Galil. Now, one of the great things Markon is known for is pricing their wines where they belong. Markon wines are about value. At $40, you're getting a $40 wine. And they have some great $10 wines, the classics, their workhorses, great, fantastic values year after year, consistency. Value and consistency, it's Markon's message. They've been fantastic, growing every single year. They're by far the #1 Israeli winery in the United States, by far. And the reason for that is their focus on export and their focus on keeping export prices competitive to the Israeli market, something most wineries don't do yet.
It's the time of our life. Delicious wine, good food, nice people. What else can you ask for?
You know, it's wonderful because you have so many different kinds of wines from around the world that are kosher. You have exotic and delicious not kosher food all in one locale. And it's very nice. You look around the room, you find a lot of young people you don't ordinarily see at Jewish events that are here sampling kosher food and wines from around the world. And that itself is something very special.